Hey guys, welcome back to another vinyl collection update. So I've not done one of these in a long time because I had a lot of things that were pre-ordered and I was kind of waiting for them to arrive. But I thought I'd finally get into it since I don't actually have anything on the way anymore. I've got quite a few. There's going to be a couple here where I'm actually not really sure on whether I talked about them in a previous update. There's one which I'm pretty sure I forgot about, so I'm going to talk about it, and I may have already talked about it already, but I can't actually remember. So pretty much all of these are LPs, except for one which is a 7-inch single of an indie rock band which sadly aren't around anymore. I got into them like just as they were breaking up and playing their last shows, and I went to their Bandcamp, and the only thing that they had on sale still that wasn't sold out was this one 7-inch picture disc, which I believe is still on sale. I'm talking about the band Fish Tank, and it's their single called The Phantom, and it's a really cool looking picture disc, and on the other side it says the Fish Tank name. Yeah, really cool indie rock, math rock sort of fusion stuff. The Phantom is one of my favourite songs they ever did from their EP Jane, which is just a fantastic EP, and if you're into indie rock or math rock or anything like that, I definitely recommend checking out the Jane EP because I love that EP. It's got some fantastic songs, including Barbarella, which was the first song I heard by them, and Lily, two of my favourite songs that I've discovered over the last year. If there's one problem I kind of have with it, is that the B-side isn't too good. The B-side is basically just a demo of the song, and it's a weird demo because it's in a completely different style, whereas the main song is kind of math rock, indie rock song that goes all over the place. It changes all throughout. It's a very interesting song with loads of different sounds. It constantly keeps changing throughout the song, whereas the demo is kind of more of a jazz song, which is a little bit weird, but yeah, it's the same song but in a jazzy sort of way. It's an interesting version of the song. I just massively prefer the original. Would have maybe liked to have heard one of the other songs from the EP on the B-side, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Next up is one that I originally got someone for their birthday, and eventually they basically just said that they're not really going to collect records anymore and that I could keep it if I wanted to, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll keep that. I'm talking about the album From Under the Cork Tree by Fall Out Boy. Probably my favourite Fall Out Boy album, I'd say. I also love Infinity on High, and I'm honestly quite a fan of Save Rock and Roll, which I know a lot of people don't really like, and it's definitely one of their worst albums. Even I can admit that, but I really like that album. I think the only album I don't like by them is American Beauty, American Psycho, which I think is awful. The other albums they've done I think are actually really good. But yeah, this is probably my favourite really good emo pop punk sort of stuff. It's got some of the band's most well-known songs like Dance Dance, Sugar We're Going Down. But yeah, it's got loads of my favourite songs by the band, like Our Lawyer Made Us change the name of this song so we wouldn't get sued. Yeah, they're one of those bands that have really long names. I also love Champagne for My Real Friends, Real Pain for My Sham Friends. I slept with someone in Fall Out Boy and all I got was this stupid song written about me. Get Busy Living or Get Busy Dying. And probably my favourite song on the album, EXO, which I just adore that song. I remember when I first listened to it, it was one of the ones that stuck out the most on the album, and I had it stuck in my head for ages, and I just listened to it on loop for a few weeks because I just fell in love with that song. But yeah, a cool thing about this one is it comes with 2 B-sides. It comes with an extra. Basically, the main album, the first 13 tracks are on sides A through C, I believe, yeah. And then there's a bunch of extra songs. There's 2 B-sides, a demo, and 2 remixes. The remixes aren't good, but I really like the 2 B-sides. They're really good. The Snitches and Talkers Get Stitches and Walkers, which I love, and The Music of the Misery, which is just a fantastic song. Definitely my one of my favourite Fall Out Boy songs. I really like like My Heart Is the Worst Kind of Weapon, which is the demo on there as well. So yeah, if you're a fan of Fall Out Boy, this is definitely a vinyl that I recommend owning because it sounds great. It's really cool that it has all those bonus tracks on there as well, which a lot of records wouldn't really do. But yeah, I really like this one. I want to get some of the other ones. I really want the 10-inch version of Save Rock and Roll, which looks really cool. I don't actually own any 10-inch albums, I don't think, so that'll be something I'd want to own. I also really want to get the Kid A Radiohead 10-inch one. From Under the Cork Tree, really good pop punk album, one of the best of the 2000. Yeah, definitely one I really like. Next up, we have an album that I was going to review when it first came out. There's another 2 in this update that I got, and because it's by one of my favourite bands ever, and I first listened to it and was a bit put off. I wasn't sure how I felt, and so I wanted to keep listening to it till I had a proper opinion, and I don't think I ever really had a final opinion on it, really. I don't know. I don't think I like the album, but I'm also not really sure. There's songs on it I do like. I'm talking about the new Queens of the Stone Age album, Villains. This is a really cool set I got. It comes in a really thick cover, so I can actually put a protective sleeve on there at all. But it comes with, of course, the album on 2 discs, one of which has an etching on the side. The D side has an etching on it, which is really cool, and it comes with a bunch of art cards. I'll get one of them out. I've accidentally pulled 2 out, but yeah, it comes with these really beautiful art cards. Which one's this? This is the way you used to do album cover. I only just realised that it's actually got the lyrics on the back. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, the design of the album is beautiful. They got the artist Boneface, who the record just fell out the sleeve. They got the artist Boneface, who worked on the Like Clockwork album cover, and his artwork, I don't think the album artwork's all too great. I don't know, I don't really like the album artwork, but the rest of the artwork that they did for the album is beautiful, especially like the single artwork for The Way You Used to Do and The Evil Was Landed, and also all the art cards in there look beautiful. It also came with a sticker sheet, which was not what I expected. I don't think I've ever gotten a record that's come with a sticker sheet with it, but it was really cool. I actually put it on one of my guitars because I don't know, I was trying to be super pop punk and Billy Joe Armstrong-esque. But yeah, the album, the artwork looks beautiful. It's such a shame that the album isn't really that great. Don't get me wrong, I love some of the songs on it. I love Feet Don't Fail Me, The Way You Used to Do, Domesticated Animals, Head Like a Haunted House, and The Evil Has Landed. The Evil Has Landed is just a fantastic song, easily my favourite on the album. I don't know, I love that song. It's one of my favourite songs this year. And I definitely like the different direction that they took with the album. They kind of went in a more sort of jazzy, sort of disco-esque sound on the album, and there are moments where it really works and it's definitely very interesting, but there's also moments where, especially the slower moments, Fortress, Hideaway and Unreborn Again especially, it kind of just feels like an outtake from Era Vulgaris. It's just really slow and not really interesting. I don't like the slower moments on the album at all, and I don't think even a lot of the songs I like are that great. Domesticated Animals, although I like it, it's really annoying at times. I've not listened to it in a long time, not really since I first started listening to the album, because the song just kind of irritated me after a while. And The Way You Used to Do, I think I like it, but lyrically it's really bad. Lyrically the album isn't that great either. I think Mark Ronson's production's definitely really good. It adds something new to the album, although a lot of people really complained about it and said that it's overly produced and it just sounds like a pop album, but that was kind of their intention, and I don't think it really does sound like a pop album. I like the guitar tones a lot. They kind of make it sound like, a lot of the time it sounds like they're synths and keyboards and stuff. They don't really sound like guitars. It's just, it sounds beautiful. The album sounds beautiful, even the worst songs, but the album just, it doesn't seem, I don't know, it just doesn't really hit me as much as the other albums. It's definitely my least favourite Queen's album. Just not really a huge fan of this one, sadly, but hey, it looks beautiful, and that bag also looks just fantastic. So yeah, Villains.